So when do they use the kilns?
I just told you, they don't use kilns. There are no kilns.
What, so you're telling me that you don't have to heat up milk to turn it into cheese?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You don't get cheese just by cooking milk.
But that's how it was discovered. Someone left some milk on a hot stone and it turned into cheese.
That isn't true.
That's how they used to store it when they had too much milk. They didn't have fridges, David.
I accept that, Rob.
Yeah, so how did they turn the cheese back into milk? They needed the kilns.
You can't turn cheese back into milk. Apply heat to cheese and what you get is melted cheese, not milk.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about, do you?
I know how cheese is made.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, you take milk and then you leave it to not ferment exactly, but then you scrape up, you separate the curds and whey.
This isn't a nursery rhyme, David.
And then you leave it until...
You put it in the kiln until it forms a hard skin so that it doesn't fall to bits.
The cheese doesn't form its own skin. They put the skin on.
They put the skin on?
Yes!
Did you hear what you just said? They put the skin on.
Oh, what? So you think Edam has a particularly red skin because of the temperature they bake the milk at?
I'm not claiming to be a fucking scientist, David. I just know they don't put the... How do they put the skin on?
I don't know how they put the fucking skin on.
What are we talking about then?
I didn't start it.
You've got a problem, mate.
You've got a problem.
You've got a problem. You've got a problem. You've got a problem.
Lord of anger.
You've got a problem.
Lord of anger.
Problem. You've got a problem.
I was just going to say that my eye was caught by this whole scandal in America.
Ooh, the scandal in America. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, that must be the biggest scandal since Watergate Gate.
Since what?
Well, I think the American government hasn't been this screwed since, well, I think you have to go all the way back to Watergate Gate.
Watergate Gate? Isn't it just Watergate?
No, that would mean it was just about water. No, it was a scandal, or gate, add the suffix gate, that's what you do with a scandal, involving the Watergate Hotel, so it's called the Watergate Scandal, or Watergate Gate.
But doesn't the term gate, meaning a scandal, come from Watergate?
What? Take the last 4 letters of a previous scandal or hotel and add it on to all future scandals. That can't be the system.
I think it is.
Well, what if there's a scandal about water? What do you call that?
Well, you'd call it Watergate. So what do you mean? Aquagate?
It's not great, is it?
Okay, 10 minutes for lighting.
David?
Yeah?
Is it possible?
Yeah. What?
No, that's all right.
Well, what's the question?
It's just something in this, but you're just going to be all horrible.
No, I'm not. What is it?
It's just, in here it looks like... I mean, basically, can people levitate?
Can people levitate?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have asked.
Can people levitate?
Don't just... I mean, it's no, isn't it?
Yes, it is now.
Don't...
What? I haven't said anything. Don't have a go at me. You're the moron who thinks people might be able to levitate.
It was very convincing.
Can you levitate?
I knew you'd be...
I'm just trying to get to the root of why you felt the need to ask such a humiliating question.
Because I have the intellectual confidence to appear stupid sometimes. You're the thick bastard who has to pretend he knows everything.
Well, certainly I'm sufficiently insecure to have felt the need to establish to my own satisfaction before the age of 33 whether or not humans can fly. That makes me a chippy little autodidact in your eyes, and so be it.
I'm just not going to ask you anything ever again.
Lunch in 10 minutes?
12 minutes, you twat! 10, 12, don't know difference. Don't know difference between 10 and 12.
Do you want me to say what?
What?
Do you want me to say, what is it that you're reading that's so funny?
Oh, it's just this.
No, I don't want to know. I didn't ask. Just you seem so desperate for me to take an interest. All right, then. What is it you're reading that's so funny?
Oh, it's just the daily schedule. It just seems really funny today.
Schedules aren't funny. What's funny about David to make up at 6:30 a.m.?
Well, it's just really funny today.
Oh, God. Someone's done the daily schedule in Comic Sans, the most hideous typeface known to man.
Oh, there you are then. That's why it's funny. It's in a funny typeface.
That doesn't make it funny.
Yeah, it does. It's like doing a funny voice or wearing a funny hat. Makes it funny, like Tommy Cooper or Rowan Williams.
No. People who use Comic Sans are trying to say, look at me, I'm a bit wacky. They're trying to be funny, but they haven't the wit to think of an actual joke. So they fall back on a comic book-style typeface as if that'll do. It's the comedy equivalent of Muzak, and I despise it.
Maybe if you ask, they'll do you a special schedule in copperplate on parchment wearing a bow tie.
Look, schedules aren't supposed to be fun. It's like trying to lighten up Mein Kampf by putting a smiley at the end. Why does everyone want to be funny all the time? The next thing you know, they'll be putting up a notice in the production office saying, you don't have to be mad to work here, but it helps. Or filling emails with loads of unnecessary exclamation marks. Or writing lol on everything. Or sending round endless unfunny YouTube clips of monkeys wanking. Or turning up on set wearing hilarious cartoon ties.
Do you think you might be having some sort of breakdown?
If you want a picture of the future, imagine a clown's shoe stamping on a human face forever.
The car's ready when you are, David.
Thanks.
Aren't you going to tell Jim what you think of his tie?
Actually, I make an exception for Jim's ties, which consistently make me piss myself.
Do you think people are going to like these sort of private moments where we're just being ourselves?
This isn't private. There's a camera there.
Well, no, but still, it is more, you know, the kind of stuff where... The sort of bits where
We're
just
you know, chatting and kind of, I don't know
I don't really know how to put it, but,
you know, this is all scripted.
What?
This is as made up as the rest of it. This isn't improvised. Look.
Bloody hell! It says I say bloody hell here.
Yeah, I know, that's my cue.
David, yeah, I know, that's my cue.
Yeah. Robert, reading. David, yeah, I know, that's my cue.
Just put that away.
Says I don't.
Well, what happens next?
It says, cut to a close-up of the script. It reads, cut to a close-up of the script. It reads, cut to a close-up of the script. It reads, cut to a close-up of the script. It goes on forever.
Shit.
Yeah. You say shit. That's the penultimate line.